What's going on, guys? So I usually do not make videos like this, mainly because I don't like the negative. Alright, I like to be hype, I like happiness. Alright boys, that's just what I'm into. But this stuff does need to be talked about. There are a lot of changes that need to come to COD Mobile, especially with knife combat, but it goes more into like movement, more into the equipment, flashbangs, concussions, trip mines, those gotta go. But yeah, there's a lot in this video. If you guys do enjoy it, drop a like, make sure to sub. If it's like your first time seeing my videos, like my name's Elijah, it's good to meet you. I make like daily content, usually has something to do with knives, so if you guys do enjoy that type of stuff, make sure to subscribe. Thank you, boys. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I just want to talk about the problems with knifing in COD Mobile, and there are a lot, and it gets more to just, it's not just about knifing, alright? It's about our grenades, it's about our slide, it's about movement in general, but knifing particularly gets the worst end of everything. Now, knifing in every other game is a huge thing, alright? There are millions of knifers, bro. Everyone knifes in these other games. Like, everyone has at least done it, they've tried it, and that's because it's viable, it's fun, it's a good time, and it's actually, it works. It does what it's supposed to. In COD Mobile, knifing is a hazard, alright? And a lot of people won't even want you on their team if you use a knife. And we don't have, you know, ballistic shields. I don't have, throwing knives. I don't have the ballistic knife. I don't have any of the good stuff. So we have to go with what the game gives us, and that's not anything. It's literally almost nothing. Now, I want to get to the actual problems. Now, we don't get a lunge. Now, that's a huge issue with knifing. Now, it really wouldn't be, if we didn't slow down when we swung our knives. Now, I don't understand why that's a thing. I don't get it. I could run and swing a knife in real life. Like, I could just do that. I don't understand why I have to slow down. Now, the second thing is with the slide. The slide doesn't actually catch you up to people. The slide does not make you faster. It doesn't actually get you distance. It won't catch you up to opponents. So there's almost no way, if someone is just running from me and we have the same speed, or maybe they're a little bit slower, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be able to catch them. It's unbearable. They don't give us anything. So I don't really know too much of how to fix that, except for, you know, I guess just give us better run speed. Stop us, you know, why do we make the slides good again? Make the slides like they were in Season 4. The slides in Season 4 actually propelled you forward, and it was a beautiful thing. You could catch up to people very easily. You know, it was a really good time. I'm not sure why they would take that out. Now, it moves on to more than just movement. Concussion grenades, flash grenades. They're pretty much unusable in this game. Like, I'm supposed to wait 7 seconds for it to potentially stop somebody. Like, you can't use it in combat. It has to be a pre-planned thing, which doesn't make it fun. I don't want to have to camp and hope to God somebody spawns. I want to be able to, you know, move around, weave, throw it, and keep running, but you can't do that. They don't let you. But in every other Black Ops, Call of Duty, anything, does not matter. You can throw it and get to doing whatever you're doing immediately. It is just instant. You just throw it out. In this game, you know, you have the option of quick throw, which, by the way, doesn't actually work. There's a huge delay on the tap, so when you tap it, it still takes about a second for it to even bring it up and throw it, which brings me to another issue. Pull-out times on tomahawks should not be a thing. It should be an instant throw. You know how hard it is to hit a tomahawk? It's literally it's almost impossible, especially with the way these things throw. I don't think they're actually supposed to be used. I think they just put it in the game to say they put it in the game. It's not an actual viable piece of equipment. And the same thing goes with concussions and flashes. Like I was saying, it takes too long for those to explode, so you can't actually use them in combat. You have to use them like a weirdo. You have to toss them, and maybe somebody gets flashed, and maybe it happens. There's no actual good way to use them. This is probably one of the biggest of all. It's just equipment variety. We don't have anything, all right? We have nothing cool. They haven't brought the throwing knives in yet. They haven't brought the shovel, the nunchucks. They haven't brought the Bowie knife, and these are all leaks, things they were supposed to bring in, and they still haven't done any of that. We do not have our first legendary knife, which, by the way, knives are the most used secondary in this game currently. I think besides SMRS, but other than that, maybe Deagles are pulling up, but recently knives have been the most used secondary in the game. That's off fact, all right? That is a fact, and they don't show a bit of love to it, making it pretty annoying, and making it, it's sad. It really is. There's so many issues with knife combat in the game compared to gun combat, and you guys, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, it's a gun game. All right, but there's still melee combat within the game, so they should take care of it. It should be a viable piece. It should be something that you could do for fun, or you could do it competitively, which I still do. I'm still able to do, but it's just not as fun as it could be. It could be an amazing time, and there's just a lot of problems with each individual knife. Some of the longer knives in the game have faster run speeds than the shorter knives.
pretty much making those short knives useless and no reason to ever even use in the beginning, in the first place. There's no point to put on a 10-10-90 knife when the axe has 15 range, a high fire rate, and the best run speed in the game. You have no reason to put on any other melee weapon. It's the bat and the axe, and the Hachi got a fat nerf, which they keep doing that. The Hachi doesn't actually have 10-10-90. It's a 12-9-90. Yeah, 12-9-90 was its original thing, and it now has the worst run speed in the game. It is the slowest running knife in the game. It's like they pretty much nerfed it to oblivion. That's why you haven't seen me using it much. If COD Mobile could really just take some time out and work on actual gameplay instead of new items and new objects in the game, it'd be a beautiful game. There'd still be millions of players, but the game is slowly dying off because they're not actually fixing anything. They just keep adding new stuff in, and it's a huge problem. They're slowly but surely killing their game. And it's sad to say, it really is, and it's a huge rest in peace. Hopefully Warzone Mobile comes out and has really good knife content, has the ballistic knives, has the throwing knives, has all the good stuff. That's pretty much what I'm waiting for, mainly because the combat in this game is not good. It is not up to par with what I'd like to play, and especially with melee combat. We don't get anything. If you guys did enjoy this type of video, make sure to sub, make sure to drop a like. I'm going to be coming out with daily content like I always have, but it is going to be a little bit different. I am going to start using deagles, might use the guns a little bit. It's going to be different type of content. So, you know, hey, if you guys enjoy, drop a like, make sure to sub, but only if you actually enjoyed, and there is a little bit of gameplay. I just decided to run it in Kill House because I missed that map. Rest in peace, Kill House. Yeah, thank you, boys. So after everything was said and done, I do want to go ahead and give a few pointers, tips, and things that I have to say to conclude the video, and things that would really help out the game in general. Now, I want to start that off with trip mines. Take those out, replace those with bouncing betties. Give us the opportunity, the chance to be able to slide under it like I know you guys meant. There's no way that you guys meant for it to be some impossible god tier thing that you physically have to use a perk to get around. That shouldn't be in the game. That should have been patched. That should have been taken out. That should have been fixed. That shouldn't actually still be in the game. It's impossible to slide. It's impossible to survive. And the only way you can do it is by running a specific perk that really takes out a whole segment, a whole type of gameplay that I wanted to play. I wanted to be aggressive. I wanted to go in, but now I have to take off quick fix to do so, to put on hardwired, so that I don't get cheesed out by a trip mine. That shouldn't be in the game. That shouldn't be a thing. That should be gone. I don't agree with some of the things in this game, obviously. So trip mines shouldn't be here, and we should have bouncing betties. Concussions should have a 3-second timer the moment you put it, the moment you grab it, the moment it leaves your fingertips. 3, 2, 1, pop, and that's what should happen. All right, to make it actually useful, so people start running these things. Tomahawks, they should have a immediate throw. There shouldn't be a delay. There shouldn't be a stupid arc, and they should just really have a faster throw, because they never reach their target. And if they're you've seen my videos, I've thrown it. It looks like it's about to hit, but I die first. And since I died first, the tomahawk disappears. It doesn't keep going forward. It doesn't do what a grenade does. It dies off when I do. That's a huge problem. That doesn't make even sense. Dude, it's still an object in the game that's being thrown, hurled at somebody, and since they killed me first, it doesn't hit them. Come on, guys. Come on, let's be real here. That's not a thing. That shouldn't be in the game. And I don't want to sound all negative, but this is like stuff I haven't talked about for like months, and it's been a problem for months. So I just had to get it off my chest at this point. Now, if they would fix the slide, now the slide should catch you up to people. All right, increase the slide speed about 10%, 10 to 12%, so it actually excels you forward. It propels you. The slide right now is very useless. It won't even get you behind cover. You'll slide in a door, and guess what? You'll be dead. You'll be standing in the door in your opponent's screen. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a thing, and it's because our slide is so weak. It doesn't even register that we slid. It doesn't. It just registers that we're standing there, and all his bullets hit us because how weak our slide is. And desync. These are still not fixed in the game. These all should be overhauled, fixed. Even if you had to take the game off for like 2 days, dude. Even if you have to just do a complete overhaul of the game. Just put the work in, guys. Fix your gameplay, please. I can't do this. Knives shouldn't have ranges. They shouldn't have all this other stuff, and they shouldn't have so many negative drawbacks that pretty much make whole knife class unusable when you compare it to the rest of the knives. There's nothing that you get out of those knives that you don't get out of the bigger ones, the longer ones, the one with extra range, the extra speed, the extra everything. So it's pretty much immobilizing, taking away a whole segment of gameplay, and I can't appreciate that. If you guys did enjoy though and made it this far, drop a like, subscribe. I come up with daily content. It's all knives, but it won't be soon, because guess what? I'm going to start using the deagle. I'm putting out a double deagle video soon. I'm going to go ahead and put out the Akimbo Fennec video, just being a cheese lord. Yeah, I have a lot of content coming, guys. Make sure to sub, make sure to drop a like. It helped me out a lot. And hopefully we can see some actual changes to the game come soon. Please support this. Thank you.